This is the Alternanthera Reineckii, a vibrant plant, easily one of the most popular plants in the aquarium hobby. Now, unfortunately, us in the freshwater hobby don't get those crazy colors that corals have, but it's plants like this that allow us to add some excitement to our tanks. And in case you plan on picking some up, or if you've already picked some up, let's go over everything that you'll need to know when keeping the Alternanthera Reineckii. The Alternanthera Reineckii comes to us from South America. It's a popular aquatic plant that is typically kept as a mid-ground and a background plant. There are several variations of this plant, with most displaying a greenish, brownish, reddish tint on top and a heavy red and pinkish color underneath. The growth rate of the Alternanthera Reineckii can vary. It has an average growth rate compared to other plants, but this can be affected by the conditions of the tank. This plant definitely needs CO2, so it's best to get a CO2 system set up. It also needs a significant dose of iron. The iron is what helps make the Alternanthera grow vibrant and red. And if you want to have the best coloration possible, you're also going to want to have good lighting. The Alternanthera requires bright lighting, and the more you have, the brighter your plants will look. But one thing to consider about bright lights is that your tank will begin to grow algae. So it's best to limit the amount of time that you'll keep your lights on. I personally use a remote control that has a 2, 4, 6, and 8 hour timer, and I just connect that to my outlet. The Alternanthera Reineckii can reach up to 20 inches in length. That's about 50 centimeters. But for the most part, this plant is usually trimmed to maintain a neat look, and some aquarists even trim their alts into compact bushes, which I think is really cool. Because again, in the hobby, there's not too much color other than green when it comes to plants, so having red bunches of vegetation in your tank can be exciting. When it comes to the substrate you should use, it's always best to use a nutrient-based substrate for plants. Small, fine substrates work best in this case. You can use dirt, sand, and you can even use gravel, but anything bigger won't allow the roots to secure themselves. To culminate the health of your Alternanthera, it's best to keep them with a temperature in between 72 and 82 degrees. And that's about 22 to 28 degrees Celsius. If your plant is healthy, in time it'll begin growing side stems off the main stem. You can trim these off at the base and plant them to continue growing the Alternanthera Reineckii. If you have any questions, comments, or advice that you would like to give in regards to the Alternanthera Reineckii, you know what to do. My name is Gus. This is my aquarium info. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel. Thanks for watching.